beautiful people. Welcome to my platform. Welcome to my page. If you are watching from Facebook, please follow this page, share it, and always drop your comment and your question. If you are watching from YouTube, please subscribe. What do we do here? This is Toti's channel, where we give information to women, where we help women who are struggling to conceive. We'll give them advice on how to calculate their ovulation and their fertile days so that they will be able to conceive. So if you are that woman that have been struggling to conceive for years, this is your platform. And trust me, Toti's channel will be your last bus stop, the search for fertility. So my dear people, this is question that I often receive from my followers, from my subscribers, and I want to address it. I want to answer it here. Generally, some people ask, how do I know if I am ovulating? How do I know when I am ovulating? What is the possible sign that will tell me that I am about to ovulate or I am ovulating already? If you are this person that asked me this question, sit down, watch this video from the beginning to the end so that you will understand, you will see the signs that you are going to look at that will tell you when you are likely going to ovulate or when you are approaching your fertile days. This video is very, very important. Do not watch it 1 minute and you go. Do not encourage me to make more video. Now, let's hop into it. What is ovulation to start with? Ovulation simply means the process or a period in your cycle when a matured egg is released from your ovaries. And if this matured egg is being released and able to fertilize by your husband's sperm, then congratulations, the egg will travel down to your fallopian tubes after 4 days, where it is going to implant. And implantation always happens 7 days post-ovulation to 12 days. So now, what are these signs that will enable you to know when you are approaching your ovulation? Number 1 is cervical mucus changes. I know a lot of women with hormonal disorders such as hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism or hyperprolactin or low estrogen or high estrogen or low progesterone suffers cervical mucus and ovulation. When you have these hormonal disorders, you find it difficult to ovulate, and this will prevent you from seeing your cervical mucus. But in a normal woman who do not have all this problem and you are seeing your cervical mucus is the number 1 signs that tells you that you are approaching your ovulation. During your period days, in a normal cycle, period lasts for 5 days. During your period days, you are infertile. After your period, you enter what is called follicular phase. During this follicular phase, that is when the follicles, the eggs, start developing. And when the eggs start developing, if you are approaching your fertile days, you will notice, if you are paying attention to your body, you will notice cervical mucus changes. The first time, it will start being sticky but not drawing, like people call it egg white. But when you enter your ovulation, they call it peak. When you enter your peak stage, then this cervical mucus will be drawing, be consistent and drawing like egg white. If you want to understand what I'm saying right now, go and break egg. You look at the egg white, not the yolk, not the yellow one, the white one. Draw it like this. That is how a fertile cervical mucus shows. That is how you know that you are approaching ovulation. Whenever you see the signs in your body, it simply means that ovulation is about to happen. If you see it today, it means that you are likely going to ovulate between 12 to 48 hours when the signs come. Another way that you can notice that ovulation is about to happen is breast tenderness. Some women, most of the women, when they are about to ovulate, their breasts become tender. Their nipples will be hurting them. These are the signs that you need to look into, because this ovulation is a mighty thing that is coming out of your body, something that will form a human being. So it's going to give you time, but because most of us do not pay attention to our bodies, that is why we do not observe it, but it happens. So if you are not seeing your cervical mucus, there is a problem. Yes, because that cervical mucus, everything God created them for a purpose. That cervical mucus perform two functions in your body. Number one, to tell you when you are approaching your ovulation, your fertile days. And the second one, to help the sperm to swim. So if you're a woman that is always dry, you don't see this cervical mucus, you should know that all is not well with you. You should visit your gynecologist or fertility expert to conduct tests to know why you are not ovulating, because obviously if you are not seeing cervical mucus, it tells you that you are not ovulating. There is fertility lubricant that I have showcased in this platform many times that can help you to mimic this natural cervical mucus that you are not producing. It is called Preside lubricant. But before then, I will encourage you to visit your doctor to know why you are not seeing your cervical mucus. Another way that you can dictate, very easy, simple method that can help you to dictate, to know, to observe when you are ovulating or when you want to ovulate, is the use of OPK, Ovulation Prediction Kits. This is very, very important. If you are trying to conceive, you must have this. You start testing. If you don't know your cycle at all, you start testing immediately your menstruation stop to pinpoint the day you are likely going to ovulate. This OPK will help you to dictate what is called luteinizing hormones. When you are about to release an egg, this luteinizing hormone, this OPK will dictate it. So if you conduct the test and you see both the test line and the control line being clear, which means you are ovulating and you are about to ovulate between 12 to 48 hours period to when you conducted this test. But after doing the test and you didn't see two positive lines, it shows you that you are not ovulating. I will repeat myself. If you are using OPK and you see the control line and the test line positive, it simply means that you are about to ovulate. It doesn't mean that you have ovulated already. No, it means you are about to ovulate between 12 to 48 hours. Some people release egg earlier. Some people release late as 48 hours. So if you conduct the test today, it simply means that you are going to ovulate tomorrow. Another one is tiredness. Some people, when they want to ovulate, they feel tired. Some people have headache. Some people have fever. It's just left for you to watch your body every cycle when you always experience this after your menstruation. All these things have to do with calculation. I don't want to waste time in this video, but I believe that you have understand. The first thing you should look out for is your cervical mucus changes. If you are not seeing cervical mucus, I can tell you that it is a very big problem. You need to visit your doctor. You need to go for a test. Because if you are suffering PCOS, endometriosis, fibroid, cyst, all these things can make you not to ovulate and you do not know. You may be disturbing yourself, stressing, and again, you need to avoid stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety can make you to remain infertile, because once you stress your brain, ovulation will not happen. When you stress your body, implantation will not happen if eventually you ovulate. I believe you find this video useful. If you still have other questions to ask me, why not feel free and ask me in the comment section. Like I said in the beginning of this video, please subscribe like, share. If you are watching from Facebook, follow the page, recommend this page, and put on your notification for you to get an update anytime I upload a new video. I still remain your one and only Tochi. Until we meet again. Bye bye.